Attorney General decided to pick certain battles. And because, obviously, in the build-up to election 2024, there's been a lot of conversation about alleged corruption, because there were some NPP officials who became synonymous to the word corruption. Even President Akufo-Addo then was called the mother serpent of corruption. So corruption was all over. And this particular narrative was sold to the people of Ghana. The people of Ghana believed that the Akufo-Addo administration was nothing but a corrupt group of people who were in government to just milk the states, and were so empathetic about the people of Ghana. They were not. And all that matters to the SY administration is to chop our money and steal our money, and they started a whole narrative of Ejapadie. So this whole story was sold properly, was packaged, branded, delivered, distributed across the country, and everybody bought into it. And NDC got the overwhelming endorsement in the history of our independence since 1992. And we kept quiet and allowed things to, like, we were giving time some time, obviously, to see how things will go. Then right after President Mahama was elected as a president, we saw the Constitution of Orura. This was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks after President John Mahama became the president of Republic of Ghana. Now we saw Samuel Kujetu Ablakwa, now the Minister of Foreign Affairs, being the chairman of Orura. We saw lawyer Martin Pebu, who was doing cho and was all about anti-CC on TV3 with his cap. All right? Also added to the committee. Now we saw Dom Levo, who somehow was removed from the office by President Akufo-Addo because there were some allegations that he forged his age. All right? And he was asked to go on leave by President Akufo-Addo. We saw him added to the list. And strangely, we saw the Yoko boss, the current Yoko boss, Raymond Acha, who was an investigative journalist, also on the list. And the list was quite interesting because these were quite some interesting people who had some issues with the actual administration when it comes to corruption. So I was just not surprised to find these individuals there. But who am I? Just a mere Ghanaian. My voice does not get anywhere. So I was like, okay, let me take a chill pill. Let me observe what essentially will go on in this particular so-called corrupt allegations on these NPP officials. I would love to see them account for all that they've stolen from the state. I would love to see them, all right, pay or refund the monies, because this is Operation Recover or Loot. There was conversation about state capture, and I'm so excited to see how this whole thing will go. Guys, we saw the oral team with the media on different state lands, and they were showing us, oh, this land belongs to so and so agency, and they have looted and shared. This state land belongs to the state. They have sold to somebody for 500 cedis. This is this. Bro, the media was moving up and down with oral. They were breaking down people's walls to just show Ghanaians, this is it, this is it. And we were giving an estimation. And money we do not want to even go back to IMF to take. Now we are told the finance minister is doing lobby with, how do you call it? IMF. Now the second tranche is coming. Second tranche is coming. Meanwhile, you were saying you are better managers, but you are going round circles trying to get some money. Meanwhile, you said you not borrow from outside. You took our money from T-bill, and now the T-bill market is collapsing. Since you borrowed 3 billion from T-bill market, now T-bill market, the interest rate is bazaar. We are quiet because the goodwill is still there. But back to the story. We were hopeful at least Orura will compile the list of corrupt officials and get us our money, because it's so important. Ghanaian youth are not getting job. 24-hour economy has been proposed. We need money to start 24-hour economy. You reassured Ghanaians. Ghanaians were excited about the promises. So we were waiting. Now, Orura submits the document, a very heavy document, to President John Dramani Mahama. Now, the president received the document and was like, my learned Attorney General, come closer, come closer, come closer. I cannot work with this document because as a president, I am not a lawyer. I am your president, but I don't know anything about the law. So go through these documents and find out if they are meritorious. If indeed they are meritorious enough, prosecute these corrupt officials. This was the assignment the president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, gave to the learned Attorney General Dominic Ayine. The next moment, Dominic Ayine was fast to go to court and file a nollie prosecutor to clear all NDC officials so that he can have time to deal with the issues. Interestingly, we found Dominic Ayine clearing the likes of Ofui Attorney, the people in charge of Collins Dauda, in charge of Saglemi housing project. We saw him clear. And the clearance was just going on. And the most recent one that even shocked Ghanaians and even lawyers was the Dufour case. The people of Ghana were like, why will you do that? Because at least Dufour had made certain commitment to refund these monies to the state. So why will you go into a chamber agreement with somebody who was admitted to pay? Now, everybody was still dancing around the case. And as we speak, case died. Nothing has happened. And now we are even seeing Dufour in Akwatia. We saw him campaigning. Because what at all can he do to appreciate what the learned Attorney General did for him? What at all will he do? Now he's appreciating. He went around and was campaigning at his age. Yes, he has to. Because you have been cleared. You have to work your ass for it. And that was what happened. Moving on. The learned Attorney General now picked some interest in a former BNI or cybersecurity bosses case. Now, the former learned Attorney General, all right, now picks an interest in the National Signal Bureau, Adu Boahen. And we were told at some point that he was arrested. And this arrest was over some allegations of money laundering. And the learned Attorney General, through a press conference, all right, told the people of Ghana that Adu Boahen is engaging in money laundering, embezzlement, and misuse of state funds. Now, the people were like, this guy indeed, they stole from us. They were thieves. They were this. They were that. Oh, bro, a lot was said. A lot was actually said. Now, the AG, interestingly, instead of going to court, right, wrong time. The AG, instead of going to court, indeed, Samuel Jata is taking some samba somewhere or 5-star from DSTV. Because tell me how on earth a minister will pick a particular interest in one company and promote it for the past 2 months and will not leave it and focus on other important matters. Tell me why. If you are not an influencer, why will you waste all your precious time to talk about DSTV? You use your Facebook platform to promote DSTV. You use the ministry's letterhead to promote DSTV. Abba, won't you get tired? Well, after today's news, maybe Samuel Jata can now breathe, and the people of Ghana can also have our free airspace to think of other stuff or other important things in this country. Probably now he have time to talk about LGBTQ, because for the past 2 months, the minister was just being distracted by DSTV, and he doesn't, when he wakes up, it's DSTV or nothing. At least this time around, the minister can have an opportunity to think about LGBTQ, to think about Galamsey and other important matters in this country. All right. But from where I sit, tonight's conversation is certainly whether Sam George was indeed able to achieve what he wanted from DSTV, or is just another strategy or another robbing Peter to pay Paul strategy, just as you did with the data or MTN credit, MTN data bundles and other networks. I want to find out if this DSTV proposal is similar to what we had with the telecos. Because it looks like Sam George goes to the table with price reduction, but comes out with value addition. I don't understand. How come a minister will keep on worrying us, disturbing the whole nation, all right, about price reduction of DSTV, and goes to a meeting and comes back with value addition? This is the same thing you did with MTN. So I was expecting for you and the minister to come out to say, the party has moved from 59 to 29. But some people are saying that, well, there's an upgrade. And in this upgrade, you buy the 59, you get to enjoy the access. And another example is when you're on the access where you pay 99 cedis, you get to enjoy the family which is 190. So indeed, there's a cut based on what people are saying and the calculation they've given us. And if you are using the family, which is 190, you are now upgraded to compact, all right, which is 380. So essentially, you'll be able to watch the football match and all of that, which some people think that is a good call. All right. And once there's an upgrade, and yes, some people made some calculation and said, okay, 59 cedis, and now you can enjoy access, then you have saved a lot of money. And yes, some people also think that, what is this? Is it not the same thing you did with MTN? Well, I see. Now, DSTV subscribers are about to, all right, by 1st October, about to enjoy 33 to 50% increase. All right. And according to Samuel Jatajo, this is one of the best proposals, because he was going in that meeting to just get 30% for Ghanaians. But look at it. He was able to even get up to 50%. So he has done well, and he needs applause. Samuel Jatajo. Guys, there's no doubt that Samuel Jatajo is now an influencer. Mayor. He's now an influencer for DSTV, and now he's saying that he's going to clamp down on all and sundry who are the decoders from Nigeria, and he sees you as unpatriotic. The fact that you are now allowing the Nigerian government to enjoy the subscription money instead of the government of Ghana to use it for development, just sees you as an unpatriotic person, and there's going to be a committee, all right, to clamp down all these people, a task force, he calls it. And this task force will now stop all Nigerian pirated DSTV decoders that are working in Ghana. And if he had his way, you will not be called a Ghanaian, because you are a very bad citizen. Samuel Jatajo is not even playing. Right about now, Samuel Jatajo feels like he has achieved whatever he wanted to do. All right? He has successfully gotten a value addition on all the bouquet of the DSTV, package. So from now onwards, I think from 1st October, you should be expecting a 33% to 50% increase on your DSTV app. And if you intend to buy the paddy, know that after paying for paddy, you have access to more channels. All right. And when you buy the access, which is 99, you'll be upgraded to the family, where you have access to more channel. This is what Samuel Jatajo has to tell the people of Ghana. So it's not like ranting for nothing. Those of you who are saying the minister was just ranting, he has become a promoter for DSTV. He is now a DSTV minister. He is now DSTV Lagata. What. Now Sam George has finally achieved what he wanted. But some people are saying that DSTV has been taken over by Canal Plus. Is it that this is a strategy by Canal so that all African countries can have some reduction, so that they can expand instead of having just a small people using their products? Is it that, or some George indeed put in the work? These are what some people are asking. Because at some point in time, I think somewhere July, somewhere Jatajo came to, he published on social media that he has been able to lobby this, at the time it was Vodafone. Vodafone is Telecel, to give us some data for the Republic Day. People were able to do research, and we got to find out that this particular package has been there long ago, even before NDC came to power. And the teleco has been doing it, or telecommunication company has been doing that for a long time. Then Samuel Jatajo, immediately coming into office, wants to tell Ghanaians that, it was because of President Mahama that Vodafone or Telecel gave us this bundle or package during the holidays. Ghanaians exposed him, and the minister did not apologize. So some are also speculating that could this be? Well, as for now, we don't have any evidence. So let's keep it as it is. And the minister Samuel Jatajo has successfully gotten DSTV to give us some value for whatever we are buying or using. So so far as their packages or bouquet is concerned. This is fact of facts, and I would like to pick your thoughts on it. Are you proud of Sam George, or are you disappointed? For me, I just feel like this was just an...
That's it. And we might be a Kosua by Mua Yanshana Yanka a day or how be bro on my munina. That's it. Onim say, Amami 4 sebi almost soon. Last week, any this week. Edo to say Amami 4 be a wo yasim. Ewo Ghana hano.
Ade.
Sebi isi ya wonu mama kochuro yi. NDC abanya sebi yakoto abade amano. Ono onim the way a MPP for manage free SHS no. Ape kwan bi so ehye ema enkura wonu ma tworo wonu mu bi si awia anka so omoto omadisua so no. Omomo omoso ano omode omo akwakoto ba bia sebi nkura no kwa enye yi. Ema awufo ni bebre si wonu mo twen ema next year nkura na kwakotworo biu. Na how kesia aba wo Ministry of Finance ne mesre se unyambre ampacho bowura Ministry of Finance wonom na third floor TMA third floor third floor ye wo section bi wo Ministry of Finance wonom a wonom ehye government policies on education ene ne ekeka ho na koneko bisam ye say statistics are if you Ghana Education Service no enkula he ena wono mo passe BC o mo tworo yi ene enkula he ena ban etwa sika edi ama mo se wono mo nkoa sa number ne pe ema mo ma sa number ne embro se number ne bro pe aban ne nkonkonya sa sika ne mfantua nkula no free SHS no so nim se free SHS na ye free and so amamefo ne awofo no one mu tueska bia so nim sa that was what we were doing.
Yes.
Now one man who said numbers now number of enrollment no, and I think say I should have brought the document or the statistics the enrollment level from last year and this year enrollment no and now mo tro BC no one more numbers no are double.
Okay. Yes, but I'd say every year, it's a bit of
good. Because of free SHS policy now, era nanado dankwa edebaye a double. But what this government is failing to do, say munim the way MPP for no mo yenwa. Say sanke so mu bisa meboa. Say every year be a numbers ni bi beka ho. Inti sika ben ehimfa na munya sika no. Ede so ede tua sa ankola no wono mo de. When no one woman to me into deliberately they have given a quota among a number of people as a one move secondary schools in them, and those people are the people as a abino as a no tier one move fees. Into Ghana Education Service, I'm giving you a top secret this morning. Afa kwine bi so say enkula sabi yo one ma chule chakula no pono one move faili woman. I'm telling you this. And that is why I'm telling you, say, go to Ministry of Finance, do this investigation.
Say, Obi Attorney Gen Ayine na wo fail, you know. And I say, Obi Owa, one way tra 54.
Metro say.
Because mami bi a last, ina me tie ni say.
Yes.
O say, oni ne ba ne guy bi na tifie.
Yes.
Guy ne o nya 14. Ono enya school, ne ba no enya 32.
Yes.
Ye man is school.
Okay. Into eno ni different eno ni nyina a part of the problems I wo honom. MPP abanso unya 54 kura betumi akọ school because abani make provision for sanko for ni nyina we no mo no according to Ministry of Finance no they don't have so much money for the free SHS education no. Into what they are doing in say they are deliberately trying to suppress numbers. Say enkulani bia sabi wonu matwa eso wonu mo call money mo no wonu mo niska wonu mo de betua says school fees in the diamo omunti no say one mu failure mo. 2 obi atro BC ewo Accra hanom dachi o de na kwa to day school ewo Bolibam boy mpacho we himfa
boy or Savannah region
ewo northern region me boa na no pana afra akura no betumi afa STC de bia de akọ school de aba
na say akwada no so choose school no. Let's also admit say some of the parents or guiding nkola no choose school no so
that's mesre
because Bengazi unim say obey
yes
okwa twero BC unim say obaro ne level of education
any eduha
na wakwa unim say onye obi obetumi ayi in between grade 6 to ABA 9 but wakwa fa a school bit say achimota e de amano wafa achimota wafa wegehe wafa top schools some schools ni nyina when onya any of these
that is where the mistake comes in enutia na man for pay educhum asem no educhum the policy be by say sabi de bia ye hwe wonum o ma benko a na beko Wesley girls wonum o ma benko a na beko achimota wonum o ma benko a na beko mfantepema o ma na anya yi until for the very first time no educhum obi nya 32 33 o ma no comfantepem 34 35 o ma no koye Wesley girls home accounts 36 37 oba presec legon ono ne policy ohun ne say won so watena America che o see America no wonum ma equal access to everybody akula na sebe o ka se ne nimdie wo fom no okokoduru achimota no so the we are ne other colleagues ni asia dia onim so one of the most important factor environment onim say environment to Mrs. Sanipa into obi ana sebe onya ade wo JSS no educhum man chance MPP abreso ma nuko wie mu ewo achimota ne ehonom na double track ne ba no o kai gold and green na ede bae no e man kofo na sebe wonom abon a sebe yeni omumu jedie no wonom timi ko first class schools ema ene wonom akoyi 07 no o de ne ko eye abomosu SHS so nkonkoye stem na sa akula na wa bin no obetumi aboa Emma school no epiga into a yana frandom that is the best
all the schools no
that is the best very good
writing the
and kula binum sabi hwe mame ka samentiro okay akula na ye friend Thomas Amuani no me patcho say story ne kakrama if you can remember Thomas Amuani okay Thomas Amuani
me kai Thomas Amuani
akwana no we kurase na ni viral video ba ya na wakọ edom efuom akotwa enyina ana akotwa ndua de abre ne maame abrewa so onfa bi nya aduane ndi na akora ne etwa ne exams ni nyina ewo wase no abandada ne man scholarship no sa akora no so onum say oko UK
yes oko UK
owie ni secondary school no oko UK ekokoto aso ho unim say ene Thomas Amuani associate professor ewo Oxford University me class ni nyina wo abotire no okọ London no school no okoye no oko biti o nyina sabi o abrofo na omo wo no nyina Thomas Amuani na otwaye na ye man scholarship no okoye no oko biti wonum nyina ene oye associate professor on economics ewo Oxford University. Iti me pesa me chira wo say aban we no onim the way a one ye free SHS na